This is a review of Gemara and Eruvin, Daf Hey. We pick it up from the bottom of Daf Dalet Amud Bey. Says the Gemara, if the walls are more than, if the kaira, is more than 20 amos, and you're coming to decrease it, how much you have to read it? Says Gemara, you have to lower it as much as possible in order to make it less than 20. Says Gemara, no. What about the width? Rav Yosef Amar tefach has to be 1 tefach, Abai Amar Arba has to be 4 tefachim. Why? Limba Kamifki, the Marsavar, the Mandamar tefach. You're allowed to work underneath the kaira, and therefore you just have to have a hecker. You have to have something to remind you that you're not allowed to carry over there. Moving on to him, of course, that says you need 4 tefachim abayik, because you're not allowed to work. You're not allowed to carry underneath the kaira, and therefore you need to have a more substantial area to remind yourself that this is the end of the mavi, moving to Shas Rabbim. Says Gemara, everyone agrees that you're allowed to carry underneath the beam. This is the machlekes. This man holds it's a hacker, and therefore 1 tefach suffices. Therefore you need to have 4 tefachim in order to create a real mechitza, its own rishos. Everyone agrees because of the hacker. Does the hacker, the sign, does it have to be the same thing top and bottom? And therefore Abai says you have to have more, if you have 4 tefachim. Are we worried that it's be worn away? It starts off as 1 tefach. If you wear it away, it's be less than 1 tefach. So therefore you need to have more, says Abai. 2 das heyamad al vayy bachas me asar tefachim. Now we have the flip side case. If it's too short, the kaira is on 10 tefachim. If you're digging down to be mashman asar, how much you have to dig? Says Gemara, how much you need. Like how long does it have to be? So now it's a different machlek. Jews is 4 tefachim, and Bais is 4 amos. Says the Gemara, maybe the machlek is of Yosef and Abaye is machlek from Ami and Ravasi. The Itmar that we learn, Mavi should never to me see the Mavi that has a wall of it broken open, klapi roisha towards the end. Itmar mishmei the Rav Ami Ravasi. What do they learn? Ish past Dalid. If it has a 4 tefach piece at the end left, matr bir tzara, then it's considered a good mavi, and then it will work as long as the opening is until 10 tefachim. V'imlav, if it does not have 4 tefachim, then bachs mishleisha, if the opening is less than 3 tefachim, matir, it's mutter, because then we say lavish, shleisha ain't matter. So why don't we say that Rav Yosef says 4 tefachim is the Rav Ami Ravasi? He holds Rav Ami Ravasi, and therefore that's the reason why according to Rav Yosef you need to only have 4 tefachim dug down underneath 10 tefach beam. Labai to make it 10 tefach beam. Labai less than the Rav Ami, and therefore he doesn't hold this whole din of 4 tefachim. Therefore he needs its own rishos 4 amis. Amr l'chabai no. So Asam say mavi hachat chilus mavi. Over there it was the end of the mavi. By us you're creating the mavi. Ik arba amis in. Eloi loi by us says Abai, you're creating the allowance carrying the mavli, and therefore says Abai, you need to have a full 4 amas underneath the kaira. Amar Abai, where do I get? So very good that I don't learn from your place. What's the right? Where do I learn from? Tanim learn to the right. In mavli niter, but lachi v'kaira shebat v'chaser l'toichai. Fundamental din of a mavli lachi kaira only allows if you have batim houses into chatzar into the mavi. V'ibadal, it says Abai, if it's just to be 4 tefachim long mavi, a teen little mavi, how is it possible to have 2 doors open up into it? Because the minimum size of a door is 4 tefachim. Maybe you'll tell me the you put the door in the middle wall. Therefore, you have 2 doors in the middle wall, and therefore the width is going to be more than 4, but the length will be 4. Says Rav Nachman that the length has to be more than the width. If you do that way, the width will be more than the length. So that's why Abaye says, therefore, that's be 4 amis. Says the Gemara, Rav Yosef, the Muslim Karen Zavis, says Rav Yosef, the case is that it's open up in the Karen, Zavis is on a diagonal, and that's the way you'll be able to have more than 4 tefachim. If the diagonal is 4 tefachim, the door will be on a diagonal. Amar Abaye, where do I know from? Amar if the mavli's 4th wall, the wall that opens up into Rosh Hashanah, is sticking out into the entrance of the mavli. If that wall is less than 4 amis, it's called a lechi, it's called a vertical beam, and that itself allows you to carry in the mavi with nothing else. If the wall's 4 amis, it's like the mavi itself. Rav Yosef, that's why again Abai said that's where you see 4 amis. Rav Yosef, in order to make it not a lechi, you need 4 amis. Let me have a mavi to make it a mavi itself. If you look at mavi, you'll make it into mavi. So Gufa, let's go into this last case. If you have a lechi sticking out, meaning of the wall of the mavi, the 4th wall of the mavi is opening up and sticking into the opening of the mavi into Rosh Hashanah. Paul, moving on to him and the base, less than 4 amois, it has the din of a lechi. You don't need another lechi. You have to put another lechi on. Where are you putting that lechi? Says the Gemara. If you can put it continuing the wall, you're just making it even longer. What are you helping? You still don't have the hecker that you need. You put on the opposite side. He says no. If you can put on the same side. However, the matzvei or the mitzvah make it either taller or longer. Rash says natter or skinnier. Again, you have to have a hacker that you have to know you're about to leave the mavi. Walk to just a rabbin. This whole thing that you need to have another lechi is only when the width of the mavi is 8 amos. Width is 7 amos. Need to buy merubah parrots. Then it's going to be allowed. The mere fact that you have the more oimid, the more wall than parrots, than opening. A chatzar is not neater. It does not work to have a lechi or kaira on a chatzar on the fourth wall. Rather, a chatzar needs to have 4 full walls. Yet, in teres by merubah parrots. Then by a chatzar is you don't have to have 4 complete walls. You have to have 4 majority walls. Says the Gemara, Mavi need to lechi b'kaira. Ain't no din should need to merubah parrots. Certainly, a Mavi should work with the Aymin Ruba if you have more wall. So therefore, it comes along the Gemara, and he says that if the opening is 7 amos, then the wall will work because it's Aymin Ruba. There's more wall than opening area. Then it will function as if it's a 4th wall, and that itself will close up the Mavi. Says the Gemara, 1 second. This is really tomorrow's daf. By a chatzar, you only let to have an opening up. You let to have an opening up to 10 tefachim, but by a mavi, you only let to have up to 4 tefachim. Says the Gemara, Yeshua. Rav Yeshua, he's the one that's king this thing of 8 amos. He also holds that the pirza of Mavli is like the pirza of Chatzar, therefore he learn out from a Chatzar. Laman Kamina Rav Huna. What do you mean? We're talking about Rav Huna. Rav Huna pirza also Dalid. Rav Huna holds it's only 4 tefachim. Rav Huna Rav Yeshua time that Sheikh Kamar is saying his own reasoning. Rav Ashi Amar, I feel the name of Mavli Shemaina. Really, I'll tell you that it's an 8 really could work even up to 8 amos, even bigger. The opening could be why. Nami lo sarach lechi, and you still don't need another lechi if the wall protrudes into the doorway a little bit. If the wall's more than the majority, then that's fine. It closes it up. But if the opening is more than misham lachi, then view it as if it's a lachi. Why? Because it's less than 4. My amrit. What are you going to tell me? The shavit tarvayu dadi adadi. They can tell me it's exactly smack in the middle 4 amos. Havli savit devram, savit devram lahakal. Therefore, we savit derabanan, and therefore comes from Rav Yeshua, and therefore he says that in this case, even if it's 8 amos, it's going to work because either it's going to be more than 4 and it'll be Aymin Rumal Paretz, less than 4 and it'll be a Lechi, smack in the middle, Safik Derabanan, Likula.